ever since Cat Williams touched this sofa, the energy in this sofa, it make me want to talk about it.
I mean, I don't know if you heard, but she was on Cam Newton's show, and she said, you know, y'all was in a relationship, and, you know, she had to wake you up one morning because it had gotten out that y'all were together. I mean, you want to laugh. I mean, she told her side on his show, and you want to tell your side.
Jess, like I always told her, she never tells the 100% truth, and I let her do that.
Okay.
But I texted her the other day, I said, Jess, man, and I got kind of petty. I said, you got to get more going on in your career so they can start bringing up my name in your interview.
Wow.
Because when I come, Netflix special, his book, you know what I'm saying, this going on, that going on. We don't got to down each other. That's been 5 years ago.
Right.
If that's the main question in your interview, well, we got to put some work in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when Country Wayne come, when I go on Good Morning America, here, this the last, we don't talk about so much before we got to that.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm like, man, we don't have.
And I was comfortable not talking about it.
Exactly. And I'm like, you can't. It's not working in your favor.
Right.
People go pretend it, but they watching. They see Country Wayne is taking care of black people. Movement. Don't let the people fool you.
Right.
They ain't on your side. I'm like, it ain't working. So I was just like, man, a lot of that she talk about, I let it slide, but man, that stuff ain't play out like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I separated from my wife.
Right.
When it got Jess. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. I started talking to her.
Right.
And I got divorced. My divorce was 45 days.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And me and her started talking. And then all the stuff she talking about on there, because my baby mama hit me up. She was like, can you please ask Jess to stop talking about that? Because now the kids are hearing it at school because she keep bringing it up. And that's the only reason it made me hit her up.
Right.
I'm like, Jess, man, I ain't never said nothing negative about you, and everybody know that.
Right.
Let that ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she want to be the winner. I'm like, Jess, let's be real. Because Charlamagne asked one time, he said, how you lose Jess and Larry? I said, how she lose Country Wayne? I'm the catch.
Right.
What you talking about? Like, let's be real. My baby mamas, they fine as on the what? Jess fine too.
Right.
But I been had them. She ain't had no Country Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, let's stop that, man. First of all, it's two black people talking. If you gonna speak, just speak the truth. Cause this sofa right here.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No, but I'm like, man.
But she did say, you know, she woke you up.
No, that ain't. Come on, man.
That didn't happen like that.
Happen like that. That not happen like that, man. That divorce went so fast. I filed in December. Me and my baby mom was divorced by February.
But at that point in time, when you had separated from your wife, you had started talking to Jess.
Yeah, I had started talking to Jess.
Okay.
Now all this stuff came out in the shade room. A lot of that was after that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she say we woke up, and then she was like, cause I tell him all the time, his stuff corny. I'm like, why you gotta call my stuff corny? Because I got a different audience that follow me too.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got the streets in the church. Ain't too many artists got the streets in the church.
I gotta ride out with Country Wayne on this one, man. Country Wayne, he trying to be polite, but he getting about tired of just hilarious lying about him and her relationship. And I mean, I don't understand why every time this girl do an interview, Country Wayne name come up. She got a baby daddy. Why don't y'all ask about her baby daddy? Stop asking her about Country Wayne. They ain't got no kid together. That's the only association. They was together and then they wasn't. Let's move on. That's what the man talking about. Damn, why every time she do an interview, Country Wayne name come up? That give her the opportunity that she always take. They try to say, you know, she was this and that and she left him and she kept the house and, you know, we done heard it all. But the man getting about tired of it, and I agree. Let's get some other things going on, man. At least when they bring my name up, shoot it down. Say, hey, man, I don't want to talk about him. You know, we was together. You know, we had a little relationship. It didn't work out. I moved on. He moved on. He doing well. I'm doing well. Let's talk about me. Let's talk about what I got going on. Me, just hilarious. Like, she don't have to take the opportunity to try to diss the man. Slick diss him every time. And he right. He don't never say nothing negative about her. Ever. The man always give her props. You know, he turn her up and he move on. Like, come on, man. Tighten up, bro. Stop talking about Country Wayne. What, you trying to get turned up off Country Wayne? The man do got he got hella shit going on. You know, Jesus is popping. You know, he doing the whole thing, man. Yeah, Country Wayne running it up, man. And ain't she supposed to be getting that, she was supposed to be starting in 2024. She announced it at a show and said that Breakfast Club and iHeart or whoever revoked, she was the top candidate and they had done selected her to be the co-host on the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne was asked about that. And he said he don't know what the hell going on.
Wants to know, where is Jess? What's going on with our new third host?
Huh?
Where's Jess?
Jess? I don't know what Jess is. Jess has a podcast called the Carefully Reckless Podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio Podcast Network. She's doing stand-up, just doing her thing.
Well, I guess the better question is, where's our third host?
That is a great question. I would really like to know the answer to that. I mean, I just came from downstairs. It was just me and Envy doing the show again.
Right.
Everybody saw us rotating guest hosts, last year.
Right.
And we said we was going to start 2024 off with a new host, and that hasn't happened yet.
I know it's a little hard for you to answer these questions, but just, I thought Jess was the host. She made an announcement, and we were all excited to have her. Did she renege, or or do you not know the status of it?
I don't know.
Now we got to ask you, because
I don't know. But I'm not happy. We'll find out soon enough, though.
Can we see another guest host popping in maybe next week?
Oh, no, I'm not doing that no more.
No.
Nah. I'm done with the rotating of the guest host. So.
Is there a runner-up, just in case Jess doesn't want to do it? People said Claudia. Is that a good one, you think? Or?
I don't know anything about any of that. I just know that I'm not happy, but I'll tell you when I am.
He said he don't know what the hell going on, but he pissed off about it. So we don't know what's going on with that. Maybe people need to start asking her about that. You announced that you was going to be, a co-host, a permanent on the Breakfast Club. It's 2024. You ain't been there yet. What's the deal?